And play with 4 personal fouls.
Now, psychologically, the advantage, you might say, turns to Marty Brown, who's being covered by Tim Wolf, because it's just difficult to be as aggressive playing defense when you've got 4 fouls.
The pass is to Connors. Marty Brown. Gronkowski low. Leasty rebound. The pass is to Hydrater. Everybody pointing to the paper airplane that's out on the floor. Official timeout to get rid of it.
And they should take the timeout. It's unfortunate that fans don't realize what that does. You make a drive and your foot hits that paper and you can break a leg.
Now a minute 12 left in the third period. Lawrenceville with the ball and a 4-point lead.
They're not covering Wolf too tightly in that corner over there.
He's a good shooter from there. Dickerson battles for the rebound. Leasty gets it. He loses it. 50 seconds left in the third period. This is Tabor of Marquette. Connors. Foul by Dickerson. Replay is worth it this time again.
Watch that movement of the body. Difficult shot. Up. In motion. Beautiful. Against the board. Lays it in, and he's going to go up with a chance for a three-pointer.
Kim Connors could bring Marquette within a point. Rebounding was Dickerson. Cool in the backcourt. The pass hit Leasty. Marty Brown. Tied at 42. 30 seconds left in the half. Hydrater. Dickerson. Dickerson's first points of the game. First points other than by Leasty for Lawrenceville in the second half. 15 seconds left third period. Lawrenceville by 2. Gronkowski could tie it up. Foul on Cool. Out of bounds. Marquette. 8 seconds left third period. Roger Brown. Marty Brown. 13 points for Marty Brown. 2 seconds. 1 second. There's the buzzer.
Ray, we mentioned about the psychological aspect of Tim Wolf picking up his 4th foul. I believe that Marty Brown has scored at least 2 or 3 baskets since Wolf picked up that 4th foul. Takes that edge, that aggressive edge. You can't gamble as much.
We have had no substitutions by Marquette. 1 substitution only for Lawrenceville. The starting 5s are in as we start the 4th period. And it comes off to Lawrenceville.
Coach Ron Felling of Lawrenceville said the kids can rest on Monday, but not tonight.
This is Scheidler. He has scored 10 points. Leasty. Rick Leasty with a tremendous second half has scored 20 points in all and 14 in the second half. Marty Brown is going to bring it up for Marquette.
It's a very wise move. Bring it up against Tim Wolf.
Over Dickerson, and he misses completely. Leasty grabs it off. Traveling Hydrater out of bounds on the turnover, Marquette. To keep in mind, Wolf and Scheidler both with 4 personal fouls. Tabor driving on Hydrater. Leasty rebound. Traveling on Leasty.
He knew it. He knew it. Just he reached for the ball and he just held it that second.
2 consecutive turnovers by Lawrenceville, but they still lead by 2. 7:08 left in the game.
Coach Bob Strickland of Ottawa Marquette shouting out instructions to his players. He wants them to set up the wheel.
Traveling, Marty Brown. with a turnover. And both teams right now are showing the effects of the pressure, the tension. They're tired. Scheidler's going to bring it up against the press. Leasty elects not to shoot until teammates are in position. 6:40 remaining. Hydrator's going to try and get something set up. Leasty from long range. What a shooting exhibition by Rick Leasty. 16 points in the second half. 22 in all. Lawrenceville by 4. Scheibele played very loose right now by Scheidler. Marty Brown guarded by Wolf. Tabor, will they elect to shoot from long range? They're giving them the outside shot, are the Indians. 6 minutes left in the game. Lawrenceville by 4. Marquette with the ball. Conniff, lead for Renkowski. Keith Renkowski now has scored 19 points. Scheidler across the timeline to Wolf. He holds it up for Scheidler. Now Hydrator. Dickerson. Scheidler puts it up. No. Scheidler gets it back. No. Dickerson rebounds. No for Leasty. 3 misses in a row.
Yes, but those offensive rebounds add up. You can't give a club 3 shots.
Tabor drives on Hydrator. This is Marty Brown. Renkowski ties it up. Hydrator brings it up now with 5 minutes left. Puts it up. Partially blocked. Rebound. Scheibele. Traveling. Traveling was called by one official. Ron Felling felt that a charging foul had been called by the other. The ruling is out of bounds to Dickerson. Now to Leasty. 4:50 left in this Class A championship game.
Ron Felling was talking to the officials. Bingo.
Jay Scheidler hits his first points of the second half. 12 overall. Lawrenceville by 2 with 4.5 left.
Lawrenceville is changing their defense. Now they're going to sag. They're going to stay away from the ball, make them shoot from outside. They know they got foul problems.
Tabor puts it up. We have a foul on Hydrator. His second. Nick Tabor goes to the line. He's 2 of 2 in free throws. He has scored 10 points overall.
Nick Tabor very wisely went right at the defense. If they're going to stay away from you, go right at them.
2 shots. Nick Tabor. We could have another tie.
Unofficially, we have had thus far, I believe, 11 ties in the game. That's not official, but that's enough.
Lawrenceville led by 1 first period. Score tied at 30 halftime. 44, it was tied under 3 quarters, and it's now Lawrenceville by 1. Hydrator to Leasty. Dickerson. He's traveled. No field goal. Ron Felling looks on. Out of bounds. No goal. Lawrenceville leading by 1. Tabor brings it up with 4:15 remaining. Renkowski, batted away by Leasty. A foul is called. Watch it again.
Here it comes. LA Cup.
The ruling was foul. Let's pause 5 seconds now for station identification.
WCIA Champaign, W49AA Springfield.
Keith Renkowski could put his team into a tie or in the lead. He has scored 21 points. 2 free throws.
Both teams are a little tired, Ray, and I don't blame them. This club on the floor, this is their third game in the last 24 hours.
Lisi is fouled by Conness. Number 4 on Kim Conness. The ball will go out of bounds. We are not yet in a bonus situation as far as Marquette is concerned. There's a foul on Marty Brown. That is his third. Scheidler was fouled, and now we are going to have a bonus situation, and this could be significant.
Yes, and Jay Scheidler shooting about 68% from the free throw line. The sophomore, young man, 4 minutes left. Team leading by 1. 1-1. Ray Scott, a little pressure.
Lawrenceville by 2. 13 points for this young man.
Remember what I said about follow-through? Today, he follows through beautifully, right to the hoop.
Marty Brown gets it across the timeline. Now Tabor.
And Marty Brown down in the post.
Renkosik with a turnaround. Keith Renkosik with a tremendous game, 23 points. Lisi, Dickerson elects not to shoot. Lawrenceville with the ball and a 1-point lead with 3.5 minutes remaining. Scheidler. How long will they play catch?
Now, are they in the delay, or are they just trying to look for a clean shot? 3:19, 3:18. Could be either one. A little bit early. But it's so difficult for a coach to make this decision, Ray Scott. When you've got the lead, you just don't know. It's a matter of minutes which way you do it. Inside. He's fouled, I believe.
Yes. Lisi is fouled by Renkosik. Renkosik picks up personal foul number 2, and at the line, 2 of 4 in free throws, is Rick Lisi.
I would say if I were a coach, I'd have to say, well, we're going to delay, but if we get the good one, we're going to take it.
2-point lead, Lawrenceville. 3:06 remaining. Three-point lead, Lawrenceville.
Now it becomes critical for Marquette, because if they do not score, it means that Lawrenceville can come down and go into a deeper freeze, and they'll have to go and get them.
Shot selection is all important here now for Marquette. This is Renkosik. And Hydrader gets a very big rebound.
Little Billy Hydrader.
5'9". 2:35 remaining. Lawrenceville by 3. Double teaming the ball now is Marquette. Wolf saves that pass.
And now Marquette may have to go out and foul. They'll be very wise if they keep that ball. The good free throw shooter should handle it.
Now remember, there is no jump ball called here unless a man is played within 6 feet.
Here's a very important factor. Stan Dickerson, who can handle the ball, is shooting 40% only from the free throw line. I think if I knew that, every time he got the ball, I'd go after him.
This is now Scheidler with the ball. 2 minutes remaining.
Marquette going to a man-to-man now. They're not accustomed to playing man-to-man. They've been in the zone all day, all through this tournament.
This is Lisi with the ball. We have 1:45 remaining. Hydrader to Scheidler. 1:40 remaining. Lawrenceville leads by 3. The state Class A championship is in the balance. This is Scheidler now. Gets help from Hydrader with 1:30 remaining. Hydrader gets away. Drives to the basket. He is accused of a double dribble. Turnover. 1:26 remaining. Turnover. And at this point, Bob Strickland wants to talk things over. Lost on a steal, and Marty Brown broke a tie. And remember what Coach Bob Dallas told us when they were in that stall. He wanted to set up an out-of-bounds play, but in all the pandemonium and confusion, his players could not hear him shout those instructions. All right. it. Let's see what happens now. Out of bounds. Pressure defense all over the court by Lawrenceville.
I think they'll probably, I don't think they'll stay that pressure, just like this. They'll go back with him. I think they'll probably try to make him go from outside.
Tabor puts it up. Nick Tabor scores. Lawrenceville 54, Marquette 53. Wolf helps out, back to Hydrator. They get it across the timeline. We have 1 minute remaining right now. Dickerson comes outside to help. Now Rick Leasty, 55 seconds left. Tim Wolf. Oh, I'm getting excited.
Yes,
Hydrator.
I wouldn't let Dickerson handle the ball. And I say that only because he's only hitting 40% of his free throws. That becomes critical. I'll tell you, at least if he gets a break, he'll go.
35 seconds left now. Scheidler with the ball. This is Hydrator. Will we have a foul?
They better do something.
The ball comes to Wolf, guarded by Marty Brown. 23 seconds left. Rick Leasty with the ball. Lawrenceville by 1, trying for their second championship in 3 years. We have a foul on Tabor. To the line, Hydrator, who was the hero in free throws in the closing seconds of their double overtime victory over Cerro Gordo. Billy Hydrator. With 15 seconds,
Hydrator standing up there, his teammate Jay Scheidler comes up and pats him on the shoulder, probably says, hey, if you miss this, we could blow the championship.
Lawrenceville 54, Marquette 53. Bill Hydrator is the young man on the spot. Jump ball. Dickerson, Shively. 13 seconds left. Dickerson came up with a key play.
Yeah, it's the one thing we always look for in basketball. What did he hit? He hit the back of the rim. He wasn't short. As they say, he had the courage to put it up there. It looked beautiful all the way, and he hit the back of the rim. That's all you can do. Better watch Brown, though. Look at that.
Hydrator saves it. No, Tabor has it. 9 seconds. Timeout, Marquette.
Can't afford to foul. They can't afford to send Inman to the line with a one-on-one situation. But I'll tell you, the two starting lineups are in here. They're going to win it, lose it. They've been battling each other all night. They're two great champions. The pass in is
stolen by Leasty. Leasty stole it. It goes out of bounds off Hydrator with 2 seconds left. Rick Leasty stole the inbounds pass. 2 seconds left. The pass in will be by Shively to Marty Brown. 1 second, it's in the air.